Hello, witches. I am High Priestess Autumn Phoenix. I'm pretty famous for saying this, and that is, if you love your family, do not let go of them. It's true that adults, grown people can also be jealous of children. This message is for witches who have children. If the world hates witches, they also hate the children of witches. It's time that we have this conversation. When I was growing up, I had this neighbor one time say to my father, "Oh, your daughter is so pretty. Aren't you afraid that somebody might kidnap her?" He gave her, a funny look and ignored her and didn't answer the question, but then she kept on making comments like that, such as, "Oh, your daughter is always dressed to the nines. Your daughter is always well put together. Oh, your daughter is going to have so many advantages in life because she's light-skinned." And my father finally stepped up and said, "Well, you know what? You sound like a hater." Adults can be jealous of children, especially children of witches, because the world hates witches anyway. Or let me say, the majority of the world hates witches. So of course they are also going to have contempt and hatred for their offspring. You have to check that. You have to listen to what people say to you about your children and don't let it go. Do not let it be a second time that they make a comment that is out of order, that is out of bounds, that is just straight up disrespectful and borderline being a pedophile, saying that about a child when you yourself do not have children. I said this a billion times. If you love your family, do not let go. This fallen world is after your children, especially if you are a witch, because they are future generations of witches to come. If you are a witch and a parent, most likely you are also raising your child to be a witch, and the world, just because of that, the world will have contempt for them. So they will try to do underhanded stuff, make funny comments, make slick comments, try to be cute and slick with you, and then play the victim when you call them out on it. Like, "Oh, you can't take a joke. Oh, I was just playing. Oh, don't take it so seriously." No. You have to protect your child. You have to. Adults can be jealous of children, and they use passive-aggressive comments. They may not say it directly, but as witches, you are very highly intuitive. So you know when somebody is playing with you. You know when somebody is running game. You know when somebody is trying to get the upper hand, as if they can challenge a witch. You can't challenge a witch. Are you stupid? You can't. You can't. You cannot challenge a witch. You're stupid to even try. You're stupid. You are really stupid to try to go up against a witch that has a child, because you may very well lose your life. Witches with children have to be even more protective because the world is after them. They are. They figure that you're a witch, so you must be also raising your child as a witch, which you probably are, so they might target them. If you love your family, do not let go. Use your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your chosen God, goddess, Hecate, ancestor, familiar, spirit animal on what they're saying in regards to your children. In this fallen world, The target is on your children because they are future witches to come. And the church is targeting them to take them out. I said this before. Many people don't want witches to be too happy or too free, because witchcraft delivers you from every type of limitation. Witchcraft delivers you from every type of limitation. There is no limitations when you are a witch and when you practice witchcraft. So the biggest predators after your children is the church. It is. So that is the reason why witches that are parents are super protective, overprotective of their children, because they know that the church wants to take their children out, because they are future witches to come into the world to make it better. Can you imagine a world with no witches? Can you imagine a world with no witches? What would the world do without us? Would the world even exist? No, it wouldn't. It really wouldn't. I'm not trying to be arrogant or cocky. The world really would not exist with no witches. It wouldn't. That's a joke. That's laughable. That's stupid to even conjure up in your mind a world with no witches. Adults can be jealous of children. And if you are a parent who is a witch and have children, you really do have to lay down the law with your child. You really do have to lay down the law with your child. Your child needs you as a protector. The rest of the world may not care about their children, and from what I see, they don't care about their children, but you do. You do. If you love your family, do not let go. And really understand what I've just said. Adults, grown people, grown folks can be jealous of children.